We Asians are very calm. Really? Every time there's Godzilla, Gayaka, Gayaka! Welcome back everybody, Matt the Mad here. Hope you're doing well. So, I was a week late to the party. For the new Godzilla Minus Uno. Minus One. I at first wasn't even looking this movie, I'll be honest. Honest. This movie was not on my radar at all. I knew about a Godzilla movie coming out in 2024, Godzilla and Kong, sequel to the Godzilla vs. Kong movie that we got back in 2021. But I had no idea there was another Godzilla movie coming out. Not to mention, 100% true, I never even watched the trailer for this movie. That's how little I knew about a new Godzilla movie out. I had no idea. Not one bit. But let me tell you something, folks. I was hearing the hype. I was hearing about the positive response. 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I said to myself, I think I might need to go see that Godzilla movie. Made in Japan. English subtitles. And over 2 hours, I was like, let's do it! I think this is a great Godzilla movie. In fact, this is the best Godzilla movie. Believe the hype. Now, when I say Godzilla movie, I haven't watched any of the original, what is it, Toho? Godzilla films from back in the day. When it comes to Godzilla, for me, it's the 1998 Roland Emmerich classic with Matthew Broderick, Hank Azaria, and Leon the professional, the actor that plays Leon. I grew up watching that Godzilla movie. Now, is that a great Godzilla movie? It depends who you ask. Me, I don't mind watching it. I enjoy it. It's cheesy in moments. When Leon says, stop counting. When all the eggs are in Madison Square Garden. No, overall, I enjoyed that film. 2014 with Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen. That was a movie of we gotta have our Dr. Ian Malcolm moment. Dinosaurs in the other dinosaurs in the dinosaur park. Hello. That's how I felt watching the Godzilla movie in 2014. Every time Godzilla is about to do something, they cut away. It was like, are we, is this a Godzilla movie? It says Godzilla on the title. I'm not seeing Godzilla. We Americans, we don't know how to make Godzilla. I don't know. Lately, we don't know how to make dinosaur movies either. Have you seen the last Jurassic World movie? And King Kong, where's our King Kong movies? I feel like we haven't had a Kong movie in a while either. The positives. The main actor of this movie, I'm probably not going to say his name right. Ryun Suki? Kamichi? That is probably completely wrong. I thought he did a great job. He truly has a great, and I mean great, character arc in this movie. What I love about this movie more than any Godzilla movie is we spend time with the characters. We spend time with this main character. We learn about his fears, his nightmares, and why, what he was like in the set during, in 1945 and 1946. So this was right after the war. And he was a fighter pilot, a kamikaze fighter pilot. And we learn about his background and, his story, his arc, his relationship with this woman, she takes in this little girl that's not hers. And you really, really, really get to know these characters. And to the point that, other than for the opening scene, where we see Godzilla, it's probably close to an hour later till we see Godzilla again. And this whole time we are focused on this male character, but also this female character, this little girl, little baby. And the female actress named Noriko Oshi is the character, and the actress is Manami Hamami. Character. She does an excellent job in the movie, and I can't stress enough, the little girl in the movie, she has to be only about 2 or 3 years old. She does an amazing job. She has a scene where she's just sitting down, and all of a sudden she starts crying right away, like on cue, and it's so realistic that I was like, not even adult actors can cry this good on camera, and this is like a 2 or 3-year-old, and she gives a great performance. And you know, I was never thinking, can we get back to Godzilla? Can we get back to Godzilla? Unlike the 2014 Godzilla movie, where the human characters were pointless, he got rid of the most compelling character, Bryan Cranston, in the first 5 minutes, and then that was it. Here we have characters we actually care about. We are actually scared for their lives when Godzilla shows up. We want them to survive. There are moments in this movie, there's a moment in this movie that I cared about the character so much that when a moment happens in this movie, I was shocked. I was almost devastated. Because that's how much I cared about the characters. Even by the end of when we get to the final act of the movie, the final moment in the movie, when something happens to one of the characters, I actually had water coming out of my eyes. I was emotional. In a Godzilla movie, I was like, in 2 hours, the director and the writer made me care about these characters. And like I said, I'm not joking, I had water coming out of my eyes. I was like, wow. I love the score for this movie. It's very haunting, very eerie. Like then when Godzilla shows up, Godzilla is not the savior, like we've been seeing in a lot of Godzilla movies. He is a force. He is death. He is truly the atomic bomb. Okay? And Godzilla is scary. I mean, he's like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, the original. You're scared when the dinosaurs get out. You're not going, oh man, let's go pet the dinosaur, yeah. You're like, run, motherfucker, run. Run faster than your friend, because he'll die, you'll survive. Remember, always remember that, people. If you're either lay down and play dead with a bear, or if you're with 2 people, you run faster than the other one. The bear will get the other one and you'll survive. Just remember that. You're fearful when Godzilla shows up. And the music is haunting. It's like out of a horror film. It actually reminded me about some of that music reminded me of that HBO Max series, Chernobyl. That was a haunting music in that show. And that's what I felt like watching Godzilla when the music came on for Godzilla. I'm like, this is like haunting, this is horror. This is not fun, this is not cheerful, this is dark. Godzilla. I like, in the opening sequence, I like how it's nighttime, so you really can't see him that well. Then later, you see him again coming into the city. the way they shoot him, always looking like he's monstrous, or when he's in the water, you get a lot more close-up shots. That also helps in the special effects. This movie only cost $15 million. Let me repeat that for you people. This Godzilla movie cost only $15 million, and the special effects look amazing. This is like District 9. In fact, this movie costs less than District 9 and still looks great. So when you look at blockbusters of 2023, Transformers, The Flash, what else? Ant-Man, Guardians, even though Guardians did have good special effects. But those movies cost $200 million, $250 to make. Indiana Jones, Godzilla cost $15 million to make. If I'm not saying it's Tropic Thunder. You go full R, no Oscar. Go kind of, Oscar. You spend less money, have a great story, great characters, great movie, you go full over budget, $200 million, sucky movie. Remember that. Over budget, shitty movie. Under budget, low budget, awesome movie. With me, without me. With me, without me. See this in the movie theater. It's a freaking Godzilla movie. Don't wait for it to be on your TV at home. It's Godzilla. Surround sound. Great cinematography. Wide shots. Music. This is a movie theater experience. This movie's over 2 hours long. And with a movie with subtitles, I was like, I don't know about this. The movie flies by. The movie flies by means you are invested in the characters. You are watching as if they're real people. I mean, like, this is really, almost like this is really happening in real life. And that's the great thing about a movie like this where you don't know these actors. They're, Japanese actors you never heard of. They feel and they act like real people. Godzilla is a metaphor for, like, the atomic bomb. The chaos of war. The destruction of war. And this is like this. This is right after World War II. We're still in the middle of it. And like I said, it's an excellent movie. The only negative I have with this movie is, I won't spoil it, but near the end, let's just say they have everything tied up in a nice little bow. There were moments that, oh, okay. So we're pulling a War of the Worlds moment where somehow that character is still alive. Okay. I don't know how that character is still alive, but I guess you want to end it on a happy note, so that's what we're going to do. It doesn't ruin the movie for me, but I think it would have benefited by, with all that chaos, with all that death, to have an ending where there's some lasting effect of the destruction of Godzilla. It would have been more of a, a gut punch. More devastating, if you will. But I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. I think this is an excellent Godzilla movie. And like I said, the main thing is, it is focused on character. It is a character-driven film. You care about the human characters. So, did you see Godzilla Minus One? Let me know in the comments below. Matt the Man here.